Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. We've got 8 matchups on this NBA slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Work on our way to 23.8K subs. Go ahead and make that happen. Check out all my betting links in the description below. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Decent size slate today. Starting with the Chicago Bulls versus the Indiana Pacers. Pacers opening up as a 5-point home favorite with the over-under at 241. Bulls coming into this matchup 17-19. The Pacers 19-18. Head-to-head, pretty even. Both teams 5-5 in the last 10 meetings. Chicago on a 2-game winning streak. They're coming off a Spurs win. Pacers on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Brooklyn win. Chicago, surprisingly, they're 6-2 on the road against the Pacers. 4-2 on the road. 4-1 covering the spread. The Pacers just 2-6 covering at home. 4-1 covering the spread, though. The overs hit in 5 of their last 7. You're catching both teams playing pretty well, I'd say, this last week. Kind of like Chicago. They've been good on the road, been good covering on the road. Pacers, haven't been amazing at home here. I'm liking the points with the Bulls today, and I'll take Chicago +5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavs opening up as a 2.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 227. Thunder coming into this matchup 30-6. The Cavs 31-4. Head-to-head, OKC 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. The Thunder, they've won their last 10 plus. They're on a huge winning streak right now. Cleveland, they've won their last 10 plus. I mean, this is a monster matchup. Both teams, huge streaks. The numbers are amazing for both teams here. OKC's been very good head-to-head. They're 6-1 covering on the road against Cleveland. 10-5 against Cleveland. They're 5-0 covering the spread. 6-0 on the road. But on the other side, Cleveland, 8-0 at home. 4-1 covering the spread. The unders hit in 4 of their last 5 between the Thunder. Yeah, monster matchup with both these teams playing really great. Just looking at this matchup, I know OKC's been good. I like the Cavs. I've just been riding the Cavs all year. They have been such a moneymaker. So has the Thunder. I just like the home team here. I think Cavs get it done. I know OKC's been good against them, in the last year or two, just because Cleveland hasn't really been this good to start the year, really ever. And monster matchup. Going to be good to watch. I got to take the Cavs at home here, just because they've been so good at home. Give me Cleveland -2.5 and money line at home today. Next matchup, we got the Washington Wizards versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers opening up as an 11-point home favorite with the over-under at 221.5. Wizards coming into this matchup 6-28. The Sixers 14-20. Head-to-head, Phillies 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. The Wizards, they're on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a Houston loss. Sixers, they're coming off a bad Phoenix loss. Washington 0-5 against the Sixers. 2-15 on the road against the Sixers. 1-4 covering against the Sixers. They've been pretty bad against the Sixers here. Sixers 15-2 at home against Washington. Yeah, I think they get it done at Washington. They've struggled here lately. 1-3 in their last 4. I think it's a good bounce back spot for Philly. Give me the Sixers -11 and money line at home today. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Pistons versus the Brooklyn Nets. Detroit opening up as an 8-point road favorite with the over-under at 213.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 18-18. Brooklyn 13-23. Head-to-head, Brooklyn 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Detroit 8-2 in their last 10. Detroit playing very good basketball right now, coming off a Portland win. Brooklyn 3-7 in their last 10. Both teams trending in different directions here. Detroit 4-1 covering against Brooklyn. The overs hit in Detroit's 4 of their last 5 against Brooklyn. Brooklyn 0-5 covering at home. 4-8 covering the spread. Detroit's playing really good right now. And this is a high spread for Detroit. We've seen them have some pretty good wins, though. 8 points, though, with the Pistons. I just don't know if I can do it. It seems too high to me, even though the Nets have been playing bad. Uh, I got to take Brooklyn +8. I do like Detroit, but 8 points to me, man, that's just a lot. Pistons are a team I trust to win by 8. They've shown they can, but I don't know if I could trust it here. Give me Brooklyn +8 today at home. Next matchup, we've got the Toronto Raptors versus the New York Knicks. Knicks opening up as an 11.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 231.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 8-28. The Knicks 24-13. Head-to-head, the Knicks 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 6-4 covering the spread. Toronto 1-9 in their last 10. Been a bad struggle for Toronto. They lost to the Knicks 125-139 in their last meeting. Knicks on a bad 3-game losing streak right now. Tough 3-game stretch. I'll tell you why Knicks are losing. They're playing their starters like 40 minutes a game. Thibodeau needs to cut that out. It's too early in the season to be playing your starters 40 minutes. I think it's very dumb. And you're seeing the Knicks are gassed out. Losing to the Magic and the Thunder. Not that the Thunder's good, but like in Chicago. Yeah. You need to just chill. Play 10 guys. Let these guys rest. Because it shows, man. It really does show. If they're playing back-to-backs. Toronto 0-6 against the Knicks, 1-5 covering against the Knicks. Knicks 7-3 at home. The overs hit in the Knicks 8 of their last 10 against Toronto. I think it's a good bounce back for the Knicks. Bad 3-game stretch. They've had like a day of rest, so I like them to bounce back against a bad Toronto team. Give me the Knicks -11.5 on money line at home today. Next matchup, we got the Portland Trail Blazers versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans opening up as a 2.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 224. Portland coming into this matchup 12-23. The Pelicans 7-30. Head-to-head, Pelicans 7-3 in their last 10 head-to-head meetings. Portland coming off a Detroit loss. Pelicans, they're coming off a Minnesota loss. Remember, they had Zion play yesterday. I doubt he's going to play a back-to-back just because we've seen Zion Williamson's body of work. He's not playing back-to-backs here. I'd be shocked. Portland 4-1 covering against the Pelicans here. The numbers aren't amazing. Pelicans have been good head-to-head, but this is a bad Pelicans team. 1-8 at home. 0-9 against the Western Conference. Yeah, it's crazy to think that this Pelicans team, going into the season, you would never think about halfway through the season they're 7-30. That's kind of crazy because they've got a lot of talent, but it is just not translating. Give me the Blazers +2.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Denver Nuggets. Clippers opening up as a 2.5 point road favorite with the over-under at 227. Denver coming into this matchup 20-15. Clippers 20-16. Head-to-head, Denver 6-4 in their last 10 head-to-head meetings. Clippers coming off a Minnesota loss. Denver, they're coming off a 12-point Boston loss yesterday. There was no Jokic. He had an illness. We'll see if Jokic plays today. You know, I don't know. If he was sick yesterday, not too sure if he'll be good enough to go today. But we'll see. Clippers 4-1 against Denver. 4-1 covering against Denver, where they've been good. And seeing Clippers as a favorite leads me, maybe things can change, but early lines for today leads me to believe that Jokic is going to be out today. And this team obviously is not going to operate the same without Jokic. We saw that yesterday, even against Boston. It's just like, where are the points going to come from? They really need Jokic to carry that team. Yeah, as long as Jokic is out, I got to take the Clippers -2.5 and money line on the road today. Then the last matchup, we got the San Antonio Spurs versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks opening up as a 5.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 224.5. Spurs coming into this matchup 18-18. The Bucks 19-16. Head-to-head, Milwaukee 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. The Spurs, they are on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Chicago loss. The Bucks, they're coming off a Toronto win. Be sure to check with the Bucks. I mean, they've had a day rest, but Lillard and Giannis, they're always resting. Same with Wemby, so be sure to check those guys. You know, injury reports don't come out till like maybe 30 minutes before game time, so check those out. The Spurs 1-6 on the road against the Bucks, 5-10 against the Bucks here. For me, as long as Giannis and Lillard are playing here, I like them at home. Spurs playing well, rough last week. I like Bucks at home. I think the Stars show out tonight. Give me Bucks -5.5 on the money line today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.